Oh, dang. What's going on, guys? Usually it takes a while for people to show up here. We're almost going to hit 100 people here pretty soon. Well, if you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings. And if you'd like to get you one, there's a shop link on my website. You can also tap the gold chain down here to check out some of my products. I do encourage you to do so. And this is the coin I'm going to be working on today. This is a 1983 quarter, and we're going to make this into a size 11 ring. So if that sounds cool, y'all want to stick around and watch, please do tap the screen a whole bunch. TikTok seems to like that. The first step we got to do with making a coin into a ring is punch a hole right in the middle of it. So that's what this tool does. Gets our coin nice and centered. Perfect. Now we're just going to punch a hole in it. If you have any questions while I work on this, feel free to put them in the chat. If you just want to hang out and watch, that's totally cool with me. But please, if you want to, check out the store. Like I said, the gold link down here or the link on my profile is the way to go. And this is the only order I have to fill right now. So if after I finish this one, you'd like to see me make a coin ring just for you, go check out the store, order something. If I see an order come in, we'll get to work on it, all right? All right, let's get going. There we go. There's our nice little center punch. There is our quarter, and I'm here on TikTok making coins into rings all the time, so if this is the kind of content you want to watch, give me a follow, okay? Alright, we got our coin nice and punched out, but if you look at this edge right here, you can see it's pretty rough, kind of sharp. So what we're going to do is clean that up with our deburring tool. That looks like this. It's got a nice little curved blade on a swivel, so we're just going to cut away the inside sharp edge there real quick. This is kind of the slow boring part, so if you guys wouldn't mind tapping the screen while I get through this, I sure would appreciate it. And I make all 50 state quarters into rings as well as specific years. For example, this one is a 1983. I do silver quarters, copper quarters, half dollars, dollars, silver rounds, all kinds of cool coins I make into rings. So if that sounds like something you'd like to get, go visit the website link on my profile or tap the gold chain down by the chat and check out my products, all right? All right, that's enough pitching. Do you ever have someone send a coin to convert? Yes. If you have a coin you'd like me to work on, I have a button on my profile that says get a quote. Just tell me about your coin and the size of ring you need, and I can get back to you pretty quickly. Yeah, I've done quite a few custom orders. What are the legitimate legalities to be aware of? So there's one law that a lot of people refer to about altering coins, and that law specifically mentions fraudulently altering them. So that would be taking like a penny and making it look like a dime and trying to spend it. That's not what I do. I make coins into jewelry. And it's very similar to penny smashing machines you might find at a museum or a theme park. So it's totally legal as long as I'm not committing any fraud, which I'm not. go. Got it nice and smooth. What do I do with the scrap bits? For now, I just kind of keep them. So this is my fine silver. This is my 90% silver. And I've got a bag of copper around here somewhere. Here it is. There's all my copper. Make a lot more copper coins. So we just slip that into the bag there and save it for another day. Name brand, it doesn't really have one. I just picked this up at a hardware store. I've got this one. I also have this one. This one is just general. They both work. If you want a smaller handle, you can get one. These are on Amazon. These I got from a hardware store. Yeah, no problem. Excuse me. So I just got my first coffee of the day, so it's just hitting me. Slowly waking up. How are all y'all doing? We got 1,000 likes on this live. That's pretty sweet. Thank you very much. This is called a doming block, and we've got a ball bearing on top of our coin here. That's going to be our first fold. And for everybody who's just joining in here, if you've never seen me before, I'm a coin ring maker. I make coins into rings, and today I'm working on a 1983 quarter. Yeah, I collect a little bit. If while I'm searching through coins to work on, I find something valuable, I'll set it aside and keep it for myself most of the time. Doesn't happen a lot. It's like when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. When you're a coin ring maker, all coins look like eventual rings. So it's hard for me to keep a decent collection without looking at them as material to make jewelry out of. I'm just going to sand that cut edge real quick. So this might be a stupid question, but I heard it's illegal to turn coins into rings. Nope. I've been doing this for 3 years. As long as you don't fraudulently alter the coin, it's not illegal. So an example of that would be taking a penny and making it appear to look like a dime and trying to spend it. See, that's fraud, and that's no bueno. That's not what we do here, though. When you order from me, you're going to be getting jewelry. You're going to be getting a ring. It's no longer currency. And if you'd like to check out the shop, tap the gold chain down here. Please, y'all, tap on it, check it out. Or you can go to the link on my profile if you're more comfortable with that. Heat this up a little bit here. This is going to soften the metal, make it easier to fold and shape. Also makes it less brittle, so it's less likely to snap. So unfortunately, you can't get a specific state and a specific year. You're going to have to pick which one you want more. Because with the state quarters, they only made 5 each year for 10 years. So, for example, this is a Texas quarter coin ring, and they were only made in 2004. So that's the only year you can find Texas quarters made. Do you have to report or do any special filing? I pay taxes. Like, I am an official business, so I do pay like quarterly taxes. But it's nothing different than any other business. I mean, there's no like special permit to make jewelry or anything like that. Anybody can do it. Here we're just stretching the ring out. This one's going to be size 11. Pretty good size. Just going to have to stretch it out a little bit. like to stretch one size over, so we got it there at a size 12. What's the price on the Texas one? So copper clad quarters like this one, they're all $25, whether you want to pick your state or pick a specific year. But I do also have 90% silver quarters, and those are $100. That's what this one is. This is a 90% silver Texas quarter. And I've got these in all 50 states. If you'd like to get a specific state, you can do that. No, it doesn't, because that law specifically talks about people who are fraudulently altering currency, and that's not what I do. So the reason I stretch one size above before I start reducing this is because it gives you kind of a cone shape on that ring stretcher. So I do one size above so we can reduce this wider side and make it nice and even. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, y'all check out the website, please. The link is in my profile, or you can tap the gold chain down here by the chat. That is the best way to support my small business and the only way to get coin rings made by me. So if you're interested in getting something made by me, you gotta shop through the store, and that's how you do it. And if you go place an order right now, there is a very good chance that I will work on your ring during this live, because this is the only coin ring I have to work on today. So I'm totally open after I finish this one, if someone would like to place an order and see the ring get made. I think that's pretty cool. What made me want to make jewelry out of coins? I saw one YouTube video of a guy making a quarter into a ring, and I just thought it was really interesting. So I wanted to try it, and I basically became obsessed. So now I make rings every day. I really enjoy the process, and I like the results. I don't know, I really enjoy doing it. It's nice to see the finished products. No, I started with coins. I really wasn't interested in making jewelry for like the first 30 years of my life. It didn't really seem like something I would get into, and I honestly didn't think I would start a business either. But it just kind of snowballed from the first ring. I kept trying to make them better and better, and eventually some coworkers and friends and family wanted me to make them one. And then strangers started asking me about it, and they were like, well, where can I go to get one? I was like, well, I guess I better set up some kind of store, some kind of website, and now I've got a whole brand, a whole business. It's pretty cool. Do they have gold Texas quarters? I don't think so. I think all they would have is gold plated. The largest I can stretch a quarter is a size 13. If you need something bigger than that, I would recommend going to a larger coin, like a $50 or $1. Oh, excuse me. I'm just burping. So here we're just scrubbing all this fire scale off of here, bringing that shine back to our ring. I don't have any Irish coins. There are some really cool Irish coins I'd like to get a hold of to work on, but I don't have any. Definitely something I've looked at, because there's some really neat designs on the Irish coins. I do have a lot of different types of coin rings. There's about 50. So y'all go check out the website and go look around. Do you sum the quarter rings? Try again. The big long dong. Try one more time. What are you asking? Do I wear gloves? No. you lose grip and, I don't know, control with gloves. And I'm not using any like high-powered machinery. This is all hand. No, I mostly make my rings straight-walled, like this or like this. I can do more of a rounder shape, like this, if that's something you're interested in. But just stylistically, I usually go with the straight wall. What's the price for a ring? So copper-clad quarters like this one are $25, and 90% silver quarters like this one are $100. I also do half dollars, all kinds of things. Y'all go check out the website. You can see all my prices there. The link's on my profile, or you can tap the gold chain down by the chat. Would you ever use a coin that someone sent you? Yes, I have a button on my profile that says get a quote. If you just want to tap on that and tell me about the coin you'd like me to work on and the ring size you need, I can get you a quote. I did that 40 years ago. Yeah, man, this craft has been around a long time. I was really surprised how many people actually do this. Where can I pick up the center punch? Currently, I don't sell the center punches just by themselves. It's kind of like an add-on with the ring. So when you order, you can get just the ring. You can get the ring and the center punch. You can get the ring and a keychain made out of the center punch or a tie pin. And I am working on adding necklaces to that very soon. I am practicing with stones. So here's an example of some stones that I've been practicing on. I have been going a little too deep into the ring, so I have to do some more practice. That'll probably be a month, maybe a month down the line. If I send you coins, can you make them rings? Yeah. You can send me a coin to work on. You just need to tap on the get a quote button on my profile and tell me about the coin you'd like me to work on, what it's made of, what year it is, and what ring size you need. Yeah, Liberty will be on the size 13. It'll be big across the top, just like this. And then you can flip it over and have the year showing. So now we're going to put a little bit of polish on this ring. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. And if you'd like to see a coin ring made just for you, go place an order. I'm almost done with this one, so we'll get right to work on it, all right? And just to encourage you guys a little bit, I'll give you a coupon. How about that? If I show you guys a coupon, will you go visit the website? Can we make that deal? I think it's pretty fair. I'm going to show you anyways. Here's a 10% off coupon at coinringmaker.com. You can use the coupon code WELCOME. It's going to save you 10% off anything you want to get. If you want to just take a screenshot of this and save it for later, that's totally cool too. But I do need some work to do. So if anybody watching would like to get a ring made today, go order it and we'll get to work on it. And we still have a little bit. Yes, I have a 1/4 ounce gold eagle currently available. If you'd like a bigger gold coin, that's something we'd have to talk about because it's a lot of money. So I want to make sure that you're 100% before we move forward. I don't do raffles, no. Raffles and giveaways here on TikTok seem to bring a lot of bots and trolls and copycat accounts. So I don't do any of that. Just coupons. What's the price on the gold ring? The 1/4 ounce is $1,300. So $1,300. It's pretty fancy. So I'm just coating this with this Mother's polish. This is actually a automotive polish, but it works really well at getting that fire scale off of the copper. So we're just going to coat this real good on the inside and out, and then just kind of let it sit on here for a second. And just kind of let it eat all that off of there. If I send you the coin, yeah, if you'd like to send me a coin, tap the get a quote button on my profile and just tell me about the coin you'd like me to work on, what year it is, what kind of coin it is, what it's made of, and the ring size you need, and I can get back to you with a quote. Sacagawea coins I should be adding within the next month. There's a lot of variations in the gold dollars. They did like a ton of presidents, so I'm trying to figure out how to put that on the website that's easy to navigate. So it's more of a technical problem than something that I haven't done yet. I have made them, and they come out pretty cool. I just need to add it to the website. Let's see. Does anybody else have any questions? You'll probably buy a couple gold rings. Well, I only have one in stock. So if you're looking to get a couple coin rings that are made of gold, I'll go ahead and follow you, and we can message back and forth and get that worked out, okay? How much for a 1983 silver ring? Unfortunately, the 80s and the 70s are just super difficult to find silver rings or silver coins for. The 60s up to 64 I can do, and then starting in 1992, they started producing silver proof sets. They look like this. So from 1965 up to 1992, it's just the silver coins don't exist. So I can't make them. I'd love to, but they just don't exist. Anybody else have any questions? Again, we're just waiting for this polish to do its work. I'm sorry, this is kind of a slow, boring part. So if you want to go check out the website, feel free to go click around, see some of the cool stuff I make. Go check out my pictures, check out my prices, and come back here in a minute or two, okay? So we've got 2,800 likes on this live. Very nice. Does anybody else have any questions? Anything you'd like to know? Any type of ring you'd like to see an example of? Let me know. And Bray33, if you want to talk about those gold rings a little later, go ahead and give me a follow so we can chat about that. We'll get that worked out. So now we're just going to rub this polish off of here. And you see how clean this rag is right now? We're going to get it really dark and dirty. But that means our ring is getting nice and clean. So that's a good deal, right? See all that? Ugh. But this polish works really well. This is called Mother's. I really, really like it. I haven't found anything better to remove fire scale from copper clad. Like I've rubbed and tried Dremels and all kinds of stuff, and nothing works better than just putting this polish on here and waiting a minute or two and then rubbing it off. It's kind of amazing. I like to get my rings really nice and shiny, so we're really going to polish the crap out of this thing. Faux show. Look at all that. Can you believe it? going to dip it in some water and get the rest of that off there. Thank you guys for watching, by the way. I know this isn't the most exciting part, but I appreciate y'all hanging out and watching till the end, because we're almost done. I'm going to get a little jewelry polishing cloth just to finish it up. Hey, we got an order. All right. If you place the order, go ahead and speak up. We'll give you a shout out. Thank you very much. Looks like it's a 2021 quarter coin ring. Let's see which kind it is. That one's all nice and finished. That's some good timing right there, I tell you what. What do you guys think? Pretty good looking ring, I think. Not too shabby. Washington crossing Delaware. Heads out. Size 11.5. There we go. So it says you want heads out. Does that mean you want the year showing? Just to make sure you don't want the tail side out, right? Okay, cool. Let's get to work then. First thing we gotta do is punch a hole in it. Yeah, I'm sure she'd like one too. See, every time I give my wife a ring, she's very happy. Girls do like getting rings. That is true. There's old George with his sword here. Ba, ba, ba. Looks pretty good to me. Now we're just going to clean up that inside edge there real quick. Yeah, I think 11.5 should be good if 11's a little tight. I think that's a safe call. But if you do need it resized, I can do that for free. You can just send it back. but that should work. Nice and smooth. Very good. Hop over here and start folding it a bit. You're very welcome. Thank you for your order, by the way. I do appreciate it. If anybody else would like to get a coin ring made by me, you can tap the gold chain down at the bottom of the screen down there by the chat, or you can go to the link on my profile. And I'm just curious, Timothy, did you shop through the gold link, or did you go to my website on my profile? I'm trying to figure out which one is more commonly used, which one's easier to use. So let me know how you did it. The gold link, nice. Well, that's a confirmed sale from the gold link. I'll take it. Solid. Coming along pretty good. Really prominent year on this one. It's gonna be cool. So now we're just going to sand this cut edge a little bit, make that nice and smooth. For anybody who's just joining in here, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings, and this is a 2021 quarter that we're making into a ring for Timothy. If you'd like to place an order and see your ring made on this live, hop over to the gold link by the chat, find a ring you like, and we'll get to work on it for you. That's how Coin Ring Maker lives work. Gold link is pretty easy to work with. I like it. For a little bit there, though, I was calling it a gold chain, and a lot of people were getting confused. They were like, wait, you sell gold chains now? I said, no. So I started calling it a gold link instead. Saying gold chain confuses people. This is going to soften up our metal a little bit. Make it easier to stretch to that 11.5 for you. Yeah, y'all take Timothy's advice and check out that gold chain by the chat. See if that's easy to work with. Check out some of my products. See if anything suits your fancy. Lots of cool stuff over at the coinringmaker.com store. Oh yeah. Is there any way to give it a tarnished look? Yes, I can keep some fire scale on here for you if you'd like. Once we get it to the right size and shape. Usually I like to have my rings as shiny as possible, but I can leave some of that on there for you. Get that up to a 12.5, and we got it. So now I'll work it back down to 11.5. Yeah, it'll self-weather. That's true. We'll get it, shine it for you then. It's just a little too big for that die. Yeah, this is a quarter. This is a 2021 Washington crossing the Delaware quarter. We're making it into a size 11 ring for Timothy. It's still too big. That's better. Yeah. You want to make sure your ring is actually able to sit inside of the die. If it sits over the edge of this lip, it'll actually shear off some of the metal, and that doesn't look very good. So we're not trying to do that. Pretty close. The size we're looking for here. Yep, there we go, right at 11 and a half. Perfect. Shape looks good. Let's go clean her up. And if anybody else watching would like to get a coin ring made by me, just tap the gold link down here by the chat. There you can see all my different awesome coin ring creations, and hopefully you can find something you're looking for. So we could keep it like this, with like the high points nice and shiny, but this lower background a little dark. Or I could just shine up the whole thing. You let me know what you want to do. Yay, I'm back! Yeah, I got banned from TikTok Live for like 3 hours. Freaked me out. And I didn't do nothing wrong. But yeah, I'm back. I'm back at it, baby. So you want to keep that kind of, that dark background? It looks even better after I polish up. How did I get unbanned? I appealed to the ban and said it was bullshit. And they were like, oh yeah, you're right. Right? I'm just out here trying to make cool jewelry for people. Some people can't handle it, man. It's really surprising. I'm not out here being mean to nobody. Not hurting anybody. Not saying any bad words. And some people just can't freaking handle it. Yeah, I try not to mention prices too much. I usually just direct people to my website. So you can find all my prices there. Not gonna lie, this muscle right here is the one I'm working the crap out of to get this thing shiny, and it's cramping up a little bit. Getting a little bit of a cramp right there. You can see. Oh. They couldn't handle it. That's right. Somebody said they were jealous. I was like, I believe it. But But I mean, I share my techniques. I share how I do this. I have a recommended tool list. So if anybody wants to get into coin ring making, you should follow me on YouTube. I've got a bunch of tutorials there. And like I said, I have a recommended tool list on my website, coinringmaker.com. Save you a little time getting into this hobby. There's definitely a learning curve. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, man. Well, if anybody else would like to get a coin ring made by me, tap the gold chain down here. That'll take you to my products. If you see something you like and would like me to make on the live, go place an order. Got 2,800 likes on this live. Let's go. Very nice. Do I only make coin rings or others too? Mostly just coin rings. Yeah, I can ship all over the world. I think we'll call it right there. That looks pretty good. We'll get a better look in some different light. Is it expensive to post to Australia? Well, my packages aren't very heavy. They're also not very big. It is more expensive than it would be to ship just in the States, but I don't think it's going to be crazy expensive. I don't think you're going to be spending $50 to get, you know, like a 2-ounce package shipped to you. It may be, I would say $15 tops for shipping. Here are a few of the rings I've finished recently. That's a $50 I finished yesterday, and it is so shiny. Look at this. Like, the mirror finish on this thing is nuts. Can you all see my phone right here? Can you see me wave? Say hi. Hello. This is the closest you'll ever get to seeing my face. It's reflected in a $50. But yeah, I'm gonna be adding year options on these. Before I just had these where it was just kind of you get what I have, but I will be adding choices for which year you can get on $50 today. So that's kind of an exciting development. New options for you guys. If anybody has any questions, please put them in the chat. I'm just going to take a little break here and catch my breath. If you'd like to check out the store, you can tap the gold link down by the chat, down by the comments there, or go to the link on my profile. Every time somebody visits my website, it helps me rank better on Google. So if you guys would just take a minute or two and, you know, go to my profile, click on my website, and just look around. Even if you're not looking to buy anything, just looking around on the website helps my small business. So if y'all could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. And if anybody has any more questions, please put them in the chat. If you'd like to get a coin ring but you're hesitant, let me know why. Got any Tennessee quarters back in stock? I should, yeah. Copper clad and 90% silver. Let me double check. I should have them. Oh no, I'm out of Utah silver though. That's not good. Yeah, I've got one silver Tennessee, and I've got them in copper clad as well. There's the other ring I finished today. Here, we'll put that. We'll do a little stacking business here. Bam. Little tower of rings. Very nice, very nice. And if I do get an order here in the next minute or two, I will get to work on it. Other than that, I'm just gonna hang out, see if you guys have any questions. These all came out very nicely. I do appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. If you haven't yet, give me a follow. And yeah, go check out the website. We've got 125 people in here. If 100 of you went over to the website linked on my profile, which you can tap right here, and just hung out for 2 minutes, that would be the nicest thing you could do for me. Just go click around, look at my product photos, and come back. Let me know what you think of it. If there's anything you'd like me to change on there, anything you should think I should add, any kind of criticism or feedback, I'd love to hear it. It grows back. And you get jewelry and a show, and it's handmade in the United States, like out of real coins. Come on, guys. This is a good deal. This is pretty cool. And I promise, you get a ring from me, you're gonna have people asking you about it. They'll be like, damn, where did you get that thing? That is cool. And you can tell them you got it from me. So go check them out, you know? Go take a look, go take a gander. There you go. Timmy's got the right idea. We got 3,400 likes on this live. Very nice. I do apologize we're not doing anything super exciting. I did just finish the orders I have for the day. So if you'd like to place an order, see something get made, go check out the website. Tap that gold chain, that gold link, you know, down there by the chat. Tap on that. Look at my beautiful product photos and all the variations of coin rings I make. It's pretty cool. If nobody orders anything, I'm gonna have to just start making stuff for fun. Y'all wouldn't like that. If you ain't tapping, get to napping. Are all your prices on the website USD? Yes, they're all US dollar prices. I'm here in Texas, so that's that's what I work on, that's what I spend, and that's what I accept. Yeah. All right. We'll get to experimentation time. We'll do some fun R&D, some future product design. Does that sound good? Does that sound fun? I'm gonna go order something off you. All right, as soon as I see it come in, we'll get to work on it. But until then, I'm gonna work on some necklaces I want to try and make. Sounds good. Everybody else follow his example. Go order something. So usually I do a 1/2 inch punch on most of my things for rings. But for this one, I think we're going to go a little bigger. Because this is going to be kind of a pendant. I want to get as much of Texas on there as I can without cutting into anything else. Let's see. That's a good size punch right there. See, that way we still keep the years and we get most of Texas. We'll try that out. That should be cool. Again, this is all just R&D here. Trying out some new stuff. Where's the top to this? There we go. Hey-o! We got an order. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, let me punch this and we'll get right to work on yours, okay? See how good that Texas came out. That looks pretty cool. So the basic idea for this design, what I'm going to try and do, is we're going to have this as like a charm on a necklace, and it's going to dangle from the necklace here, and there's going to be like a jump ring pretty close to Texas. I guess I'll have to tilt it. We'll put the jump ring right there, and then we'll put another one here, so it'll dangle from the necklace. Should be pretty cool. Dispatching your Tennessee quarter. I'm gonna switch this out. Would be cool as a ring and pendant set. That is something I want to add as well. So, like currently I've got a couple options for the center punch. I want to add this as a necklace pendant, and that looks like this. So I've already got that in the works as like an add-on for your ring. I just need to add the option to the website. I think they look pretty good, but I do want to expand out. It's gonna work. I'm gonna order a silver dollar, but for some reason the bank won't let me. Oh no. Whoa, somebody ordered something. I'll also try and make the inner spin within the outside part. That sounds tricky. And like I said, I'm just starting out on necklaces, so we're going to go slow. We'll set that aside for a little later. And punch a hole in this Tennessee quarter here. Yeah, I've definitely got some updating to the website to do. I'm going to add years as an option for clad half dollars, and then I'm going to add the pendant center punch necklace as an option. But I wanted to make some stuff first. So we hopped on the live, got to work. Okay, if you're in here and you place that other order, let me know. Because somebody bought something else. Tanner, there you are. Nice. We'll get to work on yours as soon as I finish this one, okay? need to find a place to put those. I'm just going to clean up the inside edge here. Yeah, no problem. What's going on, Splash? Now, do you mind being called Splash? Because I know that's your turtle's name. Like, should I call you something different? Or are you good with just being, like, Splash's spokesperson? Alright, T. Splash and T coming at you. Y'all should make like a sweet tea company. Call it Splash and Tea. Tea Splash. I don't know, Splash and Tea. That's got a nice ring to it. I like it. Smash that heart button, y'all. We almost hit 4K. Let's get there. Let's do it. I don't know if y'all can. I was just over at Gma's wedding and they were showing live. What coin is that? This is a Tennessee quarter. Looks bronze. It's it's got some gunk on it. I'm not gonna lie. The detail is still very nice, but it does have some gunk on it. We're gonna burn that off and scrape it off, and you'll never know by the time it's finished. Tennessee has been a pretty popular coin ring state, so I cleaned out all my clean ones. And then I went and lost the top to my tumbler. I was just gonna clean all the coins, but I somehow lost the top to this, and it's clear, which totally sucks. So can't do that. See the new customer rules I got from the bank? I have not. I have been kind of yearning to do some coin roll hunting, though. Been wanting to get some rolls myself. Bro, I need a 2020W ring. You're not the first person to say that. Everybody always says that. Nobody really wants one. I'd make one, though. That green is just burning off that corrosion. So I'm going to leave this on here a little longer than usual. I'll clean it up. It's red hot. Y'all see that? Woo! Posted them on Discord. They have 5 rolls rolled up that say Oklahoma, Georgia. Oh! Hang on. Yeah, I might want those. I'm gonna check that out. Would you tag me in it on Discord? Tag me in it. I'll go check it out. All right. You're not gonna hang around and watch me finish your ring, though? You can go right to the bank right now. Yeah, that quench was awesome. That was a good one. Double check the size we need. Last time I got from the same person found a W American Samoa. Ooh, damn, 45 errors. Nice. Let's see, this is gonna be a size 12. That's a big boy ring right there. When I first started selling coin rings, it was all to women. They were like my #1 seller. It was like 95% women. So the ring sizes were always really small. And I'm not gonna lie, they're just easier to make. Recently, I'm getting a lot of 11s, a lot of 12s, a lot of 13s. Did a size 14 $1/2 yesterday. So I guess I'm starting to get some male customers after all this time. It's starting to even out, definitely. It's a lot more 50-50 than like $5.95. There we go. We got that at a size 13. Now we're just going to reduce it down to size 12. Thank you very much. I'll check that out as soon as I get off of here. I'm a 14.5, which is why I need a $1/2, but my ring finger is a size 12. I see, okay. That makes total sense. So for the $1/2, you were wanting to get a silver one? Which one? I'm thinking Kennedy, Walking Liberty, Franklin. I'm just curious. She was climbing on him. She said, "Hey, this is pretty cool over here. How's it going, Mr. Waller?" Say, "I don't know your name, bud. What's your name?" Say, we're pretty much friends now." The 1989 Bicentennial of Congress. Oh, I have that one over here. It's freaking cool, dude. It's so cool. It's got one of the best "In God We Trust" I've ever seen on it. There's the 1890 S. Look how prominent that S is on there. Liberty across the top, all these clouds and light bursts. It's freaking sweet. So yeah, we'll stretch this out to a 14.5 for you. It's a great ring. I'll have to get some more of those for sure. And that's actually a pretty cool coin because it comes in copper clad and silver, which is pretty neat. We got Tennessee right at size 12. So now we'll just go clean it up. Yeah, this is a cool ring, man. I'm gonna have to pick up some more of those for sure. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you're curious where you can order a coin ring from me, you can tap the gold link down by the comments, or you can go to the website link on my profile. There's lots of cool coin rings you can order from that website, so go check it out. And what's really cool about that, the bicentennial dollar of Congress, is like nobody is going to have that ring, man. Like, I guarantee that is one of the rarest, like, coins to be made into a ring out there. Like, Morgans are pretty prevalent, quarters are pretty prevalent, but that thing, you might be the only one, like, in the world who has it. I've never seen another one made. I mean, it makes sense. I'm with you. And it's got killer detail on it. It's a cool coin. I ain't gonna lie. Here's our Tennessee quarter. Now we're just gonna put some of this polish on there. Let it eat off the rest of that fire scale. Get a little scoop. Yeah, it's cool, man. I have to agree. You've got good taste. I'll just set that there, let it sit for a little bit. And for anybody who didn't get it earlier, here is a 10% off coupon. You can take a screenshot of that or just remember it in your noggin. Just use the coupon code WELCOME. It'll save you 10% off anything in my store, which you can find by tapping the gold chain down here or the link in my profile. We're going to wait about a minute for this polish to do some work. So if you want to go check out the store, use this coupon code. I think that's a good idea. Now I gotta find a South Dakota silver quarter real quick. Literally the first thing I pick up. I've got 50 quarters to pick through. Bam, right there, South Dakota. Still in its little, look at the toning on his neck right there. That's cool. A little yellow spot right below his ear. Huh. All right, we're gonna pop that open. Get to work on it. I'll set this aside for now. We're super zoomed in here. So this is a 90% silver South Dakota quarter. We're going to be making into a size 10 coin ring. Gotta finesse this open. Be all gentle and stuff. There we go. Look how pretty. It's going to have some really cool wheat around the rim of that ring. Well, these are all made for customers, man. Somebody ordered it. Somebody wanted it. Somebody asked for it, paid for it. Now we're going to make it. And his name is Tanner. He's right there. You can ask him, Coin Kid. Tanner, why would you want such a badass ring? Doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to get a ring made out of a 90% silver proof quarter that everybody's going to ask you where you got it and how cool it is? Doesn't make any sense. Because South Dakota's awesome, damn straight. That's what's up. Oh, you know what? Because Tanner ordered it, that's why. Tanner also got a center punch pen. So we're going to be a little careful here to try and keep as much detail on that center punch as we can. So we're going to put a little blue paper towel sandwich in there. Those silver proof sets never increase in value anyway. Don't believe me? Check on eBay. Well, there is one of them that does. It's the 1999 silver proof set. For some reason, that one is like 2 to 3 times as much as the rest of them. I understand it's the first year they came out, but like if you can get a 1999 silver proof set for, I don't know, 20, 25 bucks, that's a good deal right there, man. I take it. We order them because we like them, we want them, and we're supporting small business. Yes! Because you never want to touch a proof. Now that proof's going to be on a finger. I also want to pick up a Memento Mori fine silver. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. You have good taste, man. That's a good ring right there. I haven't got to work on a Memento Mori one in, I don't know, it's been like a year. I think they're sick. But, literally getting Memento Mori tattoo. Nice. You got to remember, man. Are they real silver? This one right here is 90% silver, yes. I do have some fine silver rounds available, so I have a couple different types of metal I work on. I have gold coins, I have fine silver coins, 90% silver coins, and copper clad. So really, you can easily sort through those on the website. If you scroll down to coin rings, it automatically divides them. So based on what kind of metal and the size of the coin, the price changes. You can tap on the gold chain down here or the link on my profile to get a better look at what my prices are. I have about 50 different types of coin rings, so there's quite a range of pricing there. All right, we're going to punch a hole in it. Let's go. It's really amazing what that one little sandwich of blue paper towel does to keep that detail looking really sharp. Look at that. That's so cool. That's going to make a great center punch. Look at Teddy. Teddy's face. That's wild. So cool. All right. I'm getting distracted now. If you can be more specific on like what kind of coin you're looking for, I can give you a better price. This one right here is a 90% silver state quarter, and they're $100. But like I said, I have quite a variety of coins that I work on. And you can see all the pricing for those by tapping the gold link by the comments. I'm so fancy, I get a gold link. There's our quarter. See my nice fingerprint on there? It's because it's never been touched. Super clean proof quarter. Not anymore. So I'm currently, like today, I'm adding the option to get necklaces. So this is what it would look like. It's a black cord. It's 16 inches long, and we've got this as like a pendant on there, and that'll be variable based on the coin you get. But I'll go ahead and do a little R&D right now. What do you think, like as a price point, should I add the necklace center punch as like an add-on for a ring? What do you think that should be? I'd like some feedback. So I think it's pretty cool. You have a nice matching set, and it's literally made from the same coin as your ring. What do you guys think? What would you price that at? Maybe 15? Anybody else? What are we thinking? 30? Ooh, I like that. Could you try and sketch it like a dog tag? Because the center punch is fine and the pin is 10. 15. See, I was thinking 20. I think $20 is a nice price for I don't know, like a custom handmade necklace like this. 30's got me interested. Like, I didn't think people would be willing to pay that much for it. So that's interesting. I don't know. I'm thinking 20. Well, you could definitely depend on the coin type. Yes, that's another thing. Is if it's silver, I think I should charge a little more for it. But this example's for like a clad quarter necklace, center pin. Because that's where I'm gonna start adding them, is with the clad. Stretch it like a dog tag. I don't know. Yeah, that's good. 20. I'd definitely get 25. No, I don't have like a metal roller. That's what I would need. Is a roller, and they're like $2,000. I've looked at them, but that's what I would need to kind of roll it out and make it thinner like a dog tag, if that's what you're asking. It would definitely be useful to recycle metal as well. 25, 30 is good. Okay. All right, we'll do 25. So I think 30 might be pushing it. I think 25. I was comfortable with 20, so 25 makes me happy. I think that's a good middle ground. Especially with how the other center punch pin stuff is priced out. Like the keychain's 15. So I think a necklace for 25 would be pretty good. Thank you. I do appreciate the feedback, guys. That's very, very useful. $20-25 for copper, 25-30 for silver. Okay. Sacagawea dollar would be stunning. That is something I do want to add as well. Do a ring and a necklace set for 40 out of the same coin. Well, the problem there is inventory, right? So if I offer them as a set, I have to inventory the coins across multiple listings. So currently what I do is I have just the ring and then options underneath it that you can add on, and that makes inventory incredibly easier on my end. Does that make sense? So we'll do 20 for copper and 30 for silver. Yeah? Yeah. I think that sounds good. I like nice round numbers too, so I think that'll be good. Okay. I do want to write that down real quick, because I don't know. I have a lot going on, so I forget stuff. So let me jot that down real quick. All right. Sounds good. So we got our quarter nice and annealed. Look at the detail on this. It's so crisp. I absolutely love these proof quarters, how clean they are. The reeded edge here, it's perfect. So, let's go fold it. Size 10. Nice. Alright, we got 4,400 likes on this live. That's pretty dang good. Thank you guys very much. If you've enjoyed this live so far and like to see more stuff from me, please make sure to follow. If you just showed up here and you don't know what's going on, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings. I make everything to order, so anything you ever see me working on is usually going to be a customer's ring. If you'd like to see me work on a ring just for you, go check out the website. See if there's anything you like. If I see your order come in, we'll get to work on it. For the bracelet idea, I think you could make the center punches into dangly charms. See, with multiple charms and earrings, I have trouble because each coin only has one center punch. So even with earrings, where it's just two, I would only need two, I'd have to use 2 coins. And that quickly, again, becomes a major inventory problem, especially for silver. So I think necklaces are a good fit because I only need the single charm. But for now, like bracelets with multiple charms and earrings are just a little too tricky. But not a bad idea. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the feedback, but like the logistics of it are tricky. It's not the execution. Like, I could easily make them. It's just hard to keep track of like what coins I have and what coins are like available for people. Yeah. But I think the necklaces are going to be a good fit. I've already added a couple necklaces to the website, like with cowboy coins on them. So I think adding it as an option for the rings as an add-on will be good as well. A little delayed quench there. Had to think about it. Also, like, I just got like a ton of necklaces. So like I need to make different variations of necklaces. I got like 500 necklaces, so I may have bit off a little more than I could chew on that one. So definitely encourage me to work on more necklace ideas. But I got quite a few of them. And I've had people ask for necklaces for quite a while, but I was really focused on the rings. Finally broke down, branched out. Could you offer the ring to be a necklace? I think so. Like that's one thing I have thought about, is just making maybe like size 8 rings and then just putting them on the necklace and incorporating the center punch as well. Like there's a couple things I want to try, but I got to see how they look first, you know. It's one thing to kind of draw it out or picture it in your head. It's another thing to actually make it and see how it comes out. I ship maybe every other day. And like I kind of skip weekends. But I go to the mailbox pretty often. I post about it a lot. I'll be making TikToks at the mailbox all the time. Yeah, I really try to get my stuff out as fast as possible. Because I want you to get your ring. So it usually takes me about a day or two to make it and finish it and pack it. And then as soon as it's packed up, I want it in the mailbox. Like then. Like right away. I don't know if I could handle it. If I could only ship like one day a week. Like, I have to wait till Wednesday before I can ship any of this stuff. It's just gonna sit here. I don't know if I could do it, man. I'd feel bad. Just needs one more little. There we go. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. We're just currently working on a 90% silver South Dakota quarter. We've got it stretched one size above the target size. Looks like I need more desk. That's funny because I have two. Right? I've got a desk right here, and then I've got a whole workshop table over here. Can you see it under all that mess? Like, and then I've got a shelf on that table that's completely full, and a bookshelf over here that's completely full. We got some drawers that are just totally full. I don't know, man. I have too much crap. Super organized dude over here, straight up. Thank you. I'm glad you think my messy workspace is cool. So my wife does not. I mean, she doesn't mind. She's just a bit more organized than I am. But I can find stuff faster than her, right? She's looking for something, she doesn't know where it is. But I immediately know where I left it last. It's right there on the pile of junk. So here we're just sizing this. I know where everything is. You know why I know where everything is? Because I can see everything. There's a single layer of stuff. It's easy to look through. There we go, right at our size 10. Very nice. Check her out. Looks good to me. Let's clean it up. Steel wool is about done. This will probably be the last ring I use it on. It's definitely shrunk from its early days. Look how fast that shines up. I love silver. It's very nice. A nice metal to work with. So the biggest size I can do for quarters is a size 13, but I can make larger rings. You just have to use a larger coin. What size are you looking for? between 13 and 14. Okay, for those, I would recommend $50. I've got one over here. Let me show you. So this is a size 14 $50 that I finished yesterday. I've got these in copper clad and 90% silver. And there's quite a few options for the 90% silver. I've got about 4 different designs. You could go even bigger than a $50 if you want a thicker band than this. For example, you could do like a 1 ounce round. This is a maple 1 ounce round. You can see how much thicker that band is. But I could definitely get anything larger than a quarter to a size 14, size 13. So it really just depends on how thick you want the band to be. Yeah, I like the $50. I think they look good. That $50 was a 1978. See, I've got a 64 over here. This is the only year that the Kennedy $50 were 90% silver. I think this makes a great ring. I really, really like it a bunch. Highly recommend it. You get the "In God We Trust" right over the year. I don't know. It looks good. It's a good one. Did the 2022 Silver American Eagle size 13. The American Eagles are very nice. No doubt. But they are out of a lot of people's price range. So I usually tend to start with the smaller stuff and let them work their way up. See if they want something a little heftier. Those Eagles are nice though. I haven't sold one in a while. I'm glad you like yours though. You said it's perfect. That's what I like to hear. That is good feedback, brother. So here I'm just getting what fire scale I can off the ring by hand. I think we've got it pretty well as cleaned up as I can with that steel wool. So we're going to throw this in a pickle solution. I'll let that clean it up a little bit. The Silver Eagle is going to be under 99.9 or like fine silver, 1 ounce. And man, the picture I have for that ring on the website, it's stunning. I did a good job taking that picture. Let me tell you what. It looks good. Okay, unfortunately, the only Silver Eagle I have on hand is like one of my really early ones. So it's got like a bunch of heat damage. I basically kept it to show people what overheating a coin does. See, the inside details really like kind of scarred up. It's not as smooth as it should be. It's kind of blistered. But my other ones they look so much nicer than this, and I just don't have a nice example. So if you'd like to see one, go check out the website. Oh, that's nice. Gotta love a good compliment. It is pretty. But the other ones, you wouldn't believe it. Like I'm telling you, go to the website, go to Fine Silver, 1 ounce rounds, and look at that American Eagle. It's so pretty. It was hard to let it go. Sometimes you make a ring, you're like, damn, I really have to give this up? It's so cool. It's so pretty. But I gotta send them on their way. So this is gonna sit in this pickle solution for about a minute or two. If you'd like to check out the website, here's a 10% off coupon code. You can use the code WELCOME. You can tap on the gold chain down here or the link on my profile if you'd like to place an order, or just go check it out. If you're not going to be a bear, if you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly, not a koala. Do a gold eagle. Hey. I have sold one. I was sweating, man. I took that ring so slow. The Silver Eagle was expensive enough. I mean, I think you get your money's worth. It's not easy to do, and the tools for it aren't cheap either. Let me tell you that. Oh, compared to the Gold Eagle, I see. Yeah, yeah. I am curious though, like how the Silver Eagle ring is holding up with so much wear. Like, how's the detail on it? Because I know it's fine silver, so like it can take a ding pretty good. But I wonder, just like wearing it on your hand, do you still see the detail really nicely? Like, how's it looking? Have to polish it about once a week. Well, that is silver, so that's just regular like oxidation. Like, if I don't know if you've ever heard about polishing like silverware and stuff like that. They used to do it all the time. There are no dings though, not yet. Anyways, well, that's good. But yeah, I polish my rings up every once in a while as well, so that makes total sense. So usually when I'm like showing off the ring I'm wearing for the day, I'm like, oh, you know what? I should polish that up real quick. I wear it all the time, and you made it for me about 4 months ago. Yeah, I remember working on it. So just a quick little polish like that really does make a big difference. But yeah, I've worn this one quite a bit. It stays, but this is 90%, so I'm curious about fine silver. I gave some fine silver rings to my wife, and she beat them up pretty good. Like, I let her wear this one, and she gave it back to me, and it's got like this gash in it. I still needed to take pictures of it, and now it's all scuffed up pretty good. I mean, it's not in terrible shape, but she's a wild woman, so there's no telling what she was up to. Cool ring, though. All right, if anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. We're just waiting about 1 more minute for this pickle to clean up this ring. About a Mexican coin with 2 colors. That would look good. Colors are really tricky. If you'd like to send me a coin, go to my profile right here, and there's a button on there that says get a quote. Just tell me as much as you can about the coin, what it is, what it's made of, the year, and the ring size you need, and I'll get a quote for you. I'd be happy to make something for you. Oh, that's true. We totally have a loyalty program. Well, it's pretty cool. There's a rewards program and there's a referral program. So if you go to my website, there's a little green button on the side that you can tap on. You can sign up for the rewards program. Do like 2 things, like sub to me on YouTube and something else, and you'll automatically get $2 off your order. You can cash that in right away. Every 100 points, you can cash in for $1 off for store credit, and you can refer people to the store and earn store credit. Every dollar you spend earns you a point. So there's a lot going on there. It's a pretty cool little program. So I do have one Mexican coin I work on. It's a 1 ounce fine silver Libertad. This is the older version. 83, 84, and 85 is what I have. It's got text on the edge where it's usually reeded. It's really cool. You can say Libertad on there. It's a nice, thick, chunky ring, too. It's got some good weight to it. I wish these details would snap a little better. But this is the only Mexican coin I have worked on so far. I really like it. It's cool. But doing multiple colors is really tricky. I'd have to get into like powder coating, and there are some issues with like toxic versus non-toxic powder coating. So that's just something I haven't really broke into yet. Like, I've definitely seen people do some cool stuff, but at the same time, I don't want to work with anything that'll harm me or harm my customers. So far, I haven't dove into that pool. The ones that have like two different types of metals don't make great coin rings because that center just kind of pops out. Would it take a couple of weeks to get used to? Heavy ring. Yeah, the American Eagle is pretty heavy. The 1 ouncers they're chunky, man. But I don't know, they make me feel good when I wear them. I like them. So this should be pretty good. Should be able to pop this out of here and clean it up. Hefty, yes, for sure. But I mean, if that's too big for you, I also have 1/2 ounce and 1/4 ounce fine silver as well. So you can get something, same metal. A lot of them are very similar designs. Lots of options. Here is our ring so far. And that pickle does leave kind of a little bit of white on here. You can see it right there. It kind of turns the silver white, but that easily rubs off. No, I'm with you, man. But it's not for everybody. My wife calls them biker rings. She's like, they're big, heavy biker rings. You ought to sell these to bikers. You know who I sell them to more? Truckers. I have one trucker buy 2 size 17 1 ounce silver round rings from me. They were huge. They came out super cool though. Got a callus right above the ring. That's funny. Yeah, that's one thing I like about it too. And a lot of other coin ring makers won't go that thick with the band. Like, they're scared to start with such a small center punch hole. But I love it because you get so much more detail on the ring itself, and it's heavier. I don't know. I think the bigger the band, the more badass it is. But that's me, man. Not for everybody. So I do have some daintier rings as well. I've got like Mercury dime rings. Yeah, dude, he had some big old hands. Those rings were huge. I could fit a quarter through it. Like all the way. Just pop. Just drop a quarter right through it. It was nuts. So we got that all nice and polished up. Looks good. If you'd like to get one of these, I've got them available in all 50 states. Copper clad and 90% silver. Let me know if you want to get one. Now we gotta make this into a center punch pin. Now, we should probably do Rushmore facing out, right? Or do you want George on the outside of the pin? Usually I do the specific state design, but since I've got you here, we can ask. Which one would you prefer? All right, you got to say Rushmore or Washington. Yeah does not answer my question. What's the best polish that's not stored that could be laying around the house? Ooh. Soap and water is really not bad. Like soap and water and like a toothbrush. Just like Dawn dish soap, I found works pretty well. But my favorite polish for silver is just these little jewelry polishing cloths that I pick up at Walmart. I think those are the best. All right. Yeah, you really want to use as soft stuff as you can on it. I don't think that would be the best idea. Alright, so here is our center punch. We got that raised edge kind of sanded off so it's not super sharp anymore. And I'm just going to plop that down here. This is trade secret. I've never showed this process before. So don't come at me. This is how we do it. Yeah, that's why I recommended like a toothbrush or maybe like a soft sponge or like you could get some really, what I use is 4-0 steel wool. So this is like a tie pin, or you can put it on your hat or your shirt or pretty much anything. It's just a little pin. But yeah, that's made out of the center punch. And it's just really strong super glue. I don't have any soldering equipment, so it's just strong super glue. So that's gonna have to sit for probably about an hour before I can pack it up. That's how we do that. And I don't know, now I guess we can work on that necklace. Cufflinks would be a cool idea though. But again, that's the problem with numbers, is I only have one center punch per coin. So it would have to be like a 2-ring set with cufflinks. Something like that. I sure am not. No fraud here, sir. I did just post a video before I hopped on here. Harbor Freight, Arbor Press, that's correct. 1 ton. Where do you get all the bushings and couplings? Bushings and couplings. What are bushings and couplings? I don't know what those are. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But yeah, this is my baby. It's my 1 ton arbor press here. It's my workhorse. It's a good tool. Probably best $65 I ever spent right there. And at the time, I was like, oh man, I'll never use this thing. It's stupid. How wrong I was. So this is kind of an experimental necklace I'm working on. I want to kind of have it dangle. So that'll be hanging from that. And then this will be hanging from the necklace. But before we do that, we got to clean up all the sharp parts of these metal. This is really thin, so this is going to be kind of tricky to deburr. So we're going to go real slow with it. Not bad. Check the other side. Do I have a reducer? I have a bunch of reduction dies. Like, too many. But my favorite one is this one right here. This is my Legacy brand reduction die. It's 0.9 inch on one side, 1 inch on the other side. I use this on almost every quarter coin ring, and I've probably made 1,000 with it, and it's still basically as good as it was the day I got it. It's very good. But yeah, I have dies all over the place. I bought them secondhand off somebody who quit making coin rings, so I got a really good deal on them. And he'd only made 5 rings, so all the tools were basically brand new. It was the deal of a lifetime. No, you're good. Do I have a website to buy my dude? Yeah, it's my username, coinringmaker.com. You can also go to my profile or tap the gold chain down here. The most expensive coin I've made is a 1/4 ounce gold American Eagle. It was nerve-wracking. Made it for a guy here on TikTok. He goes by the Giant Toddler or PogChamp. Search his quarters. His name's Max. He's a cool dude. But like he really wanted me to make him one. So we did it. What's going on? Yeah, 1.3. I'm doing good, man. Yeah. People joke about platinum, and I'm like, oh, mm-mm. Now, I'd be happy to do a 1 ounce. I think I could. Just finding the guy willing to pay for it, you know? That looks good. Can you show me the coin both sides? Which coin? Yeah. Gold's a lot like copper. Because there's a lot of copper in the gold coin I worked with. I think it's maybe 15-20% copper. So it felt a lot like copper. 90% silver is the toughest thing I worked on so far. Gold wasn't too bad. I was just really worried about like misshaping it or dinging it up. I wanted it to look really good. So I took my time with it. That's for sure. So now I have to punch 2 holes in this. Or just one, maybe. What if we did just one? If if we did one just at the bottom here, and then just let the necklace thread through the coin, that could be a cool look. That could be cool. We're innovating here. We're trying new things. Will a 92.5 silver Australian coin be a pain then? No, I could totally do it. Like, I'm not complaining. I love working on coins of any kind. And 90% is just the toughest. Like, it's not a pain. It's just not as soft as fine silver. Fine silver is really soft. And copper, like copper clad like this, stretches just a lot easier. It's less brittle than silver. So like 90% silver is just really, really tough. They were made to last. Be a smart guy here, and I'm going to mark where I want the hole to be. Right? That's a good idea. Instead of just eyeballing it all the way, have a little guide. That'll be good. Nice. Nice coins you got there. Type of punch do I use? This is a Capri. Let me take a screenshot of it. It's a really good punch. It's the toughest one I've found. Works really well. It's Capri. It's pretty good. Can you show me a 100 Canadian cent? I'm thinking about buying one. Just can't buy a state coin and leave my home country. So I don't have a finished one, but I do have the coins. I don't have a finished one of these made. The first one I made sold, like that day, and I haven't sold one since. It's kind of funny. But I've got quite a few, so I could easily make you one. They make really, really nice rings. They shine up really good. It's very cool. 100-year-old coin. Honestly, I think they're perfect for rings. Did you guys see where I put that thing? Where did I put it? No bueno. Sounds good. That totally sucks. The hole was punched good too. And it's just gone. How'd I do that? Well, I'm gonna punch this anyways. So we want that dangling from the middle. So, fixing to go swimming. That sounds like fun. Found that. Painted cowboy hat. That's not what I'm looking for. Nope. Nice. I've been metal detecting silver coins. Does the time in the ground affect the silver making the ring? I think up to like 100 years old should be okay. But like once you get to like 150, stuff like that, there may be a problem. Possibly more brittle. Haha! Sneaky bugger, I found you. Alright, now the interesting part. It's all gonna come together. What you're about to see has never been attempted before live on TikTok. So, tap the screen. Let me know you're enjoying this content of me making up new jewelry designs on the fly. Thread that through the necklace. Yeah, it's possible. I could see how sitting in the ground for a while could make a coin less likely to ring well. Maybe. What do you think of that? Now, I almost want to like thread it through again. Like that. Oh, that's weird. Oh, weird again. That doesn't look good. I don't wear a lot of necklaces, guys. I don't know how these things work. But that's the basic idea. What do we think? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Take a vote. What do y'all think? No, the center punch is done with I don't know, the cheapest way to go is like a Harbor Freight punch and die kit. What I use is Jason's Work Auto Punch. These are kind of pricey. Could you make a homestead quarter cut arrowhead into a necklace? Yeah, I could do that. I think that's actually what I did with the last one too. That's not a bad idea. The first one I sold, somebody wanted it made into a necklace. And I didn't even think about just like incorporating that as a product. So that's a good idea. Let me jot that down real quick. Can the necklace go through the ring rather than the center of the coin? Like make this into a ring? I think I could, but attaching the center punch to the ring I think would be kind of weird. Like I don't know how it would set against your skin. Like it'd be like flipping around. Would you want the homestead quarter, or is there like a different quarter you would want as an arrowhead? Because I can do any quarter. I just picked the homestead because I had a whole bunch of them, so I wasn't worried about running out. But if there's a specific type of quarter you'd like, I can do a different one. smaller loop for the necklace to go through. Oh. So you want me to do like another jump ring at the top? See, my worry there is it's going to go through the name of the state. And I could put it off to the side a little bit, but then it would be tilted. This way you can see the state. I don't know. I'm still experimenting. That's what I was going to do originally, is have two jump rings. Have a jump ring here and then one at the top. But it would cover up the detail that you're trying to show off. You know what I mean? See, did our poll end? I don't know. Looked like we got a bunch of smiley faces. I think this is pretty neat. I think this is cool. And again, usually my center punches are a 1/2 inch. This one is quite a bit bigger. It's 5/8. So like we could have one like that size, and then this hole would be smaller. But I think that's a good look. I think the bigger one, get all of Texas. I don't know. I like it. I think that's a winner. Well, guys and gals, I think I'm about out of stuff to do today, at least on this live. I do appreciate you joining me. If you haven't yet, give me a follow, and I'm going to hang out for maybe 1 or 2 more minutes. If you have any questions or there's just something you'd like to say, go ahead and put it in the comments there. And yeah, we'll just chill for another minute or 2, staring at this cool necklace I just made. And then I'm going to hop off here. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And if you got any questions or have something to say, now's the time. Spit it out. Am I going to be live tomorrow? Probably. The sweet spot for me is usually like noon to 2, but I'm not on every day, but I try to. So if not tomorrow, definitely Monday. Alright guys, regarding the arrowhead, I don't see other designs for quarters, so I can't really make up my mind. You can kind of Google to, look at designs for quarters. Yeah, the American Eagle ring is pretty awesome. I agree. It's dope. But yeah, just Google what quarters look like. I guess there's a ton of quarter designs, especially in the America the Beautiful series. You've got all 50 states after that. You have territories, national parks, landmarks, all kinds of cool quarters. So I don't know. Get back to me. Yeah, I'll package that up and we'll get it to you, man. Thank you again for your order. Thanks everybody for coming and watching. And I hope to catch you on the next live. Y'all have a great day. All right. Bye-bye.